What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, day number 31 of the 31 Days Hath October series, which I've been doing on this channel for the past month. If you missed it, you can go back and check out everything that I've reviewed so far. For those of you who don't know what this is my take on the 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween, whatever have you. It's pretty much where I did do, at this point in time, 30 horror movie reviews throughout the month. There's a whole bunch of people who did it, so I'll have all their links in the description, and I'll talk about it a little bit. But I thought I'd do something a little bit different this time. I thought I'd give you 5 movies that you guys should check out. Not going to go way too deep into any of them, just because it's 5 movies. I don't want this video to be too long because I want you guys to enjoy your Halloween. You know, if you have kids and you want to bring them out trick-or-treating or something along those lines. So I'll just give you a brief synopsis about all of them, and we'll go from there. So, for those of you who haven't been following along, I call my videos the 31 Days Hath October series, and I do it a little bit different. I try to do more independent titles, and while throughout the month, I try to do them in alphabetical order. This one's not going to be in any type. This is, I guess, a special last day kind of deal where I will do 5 movies instead, all from kind of different genres, I guess you want to call it. And 2 of them are Vinegar Syndrome titles, and 3 of them are Shudder exclusives or Shudder originals, whatever you want to call it. But before I get into this, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. Because unlike this month where I did a movie, a video every day, I'm going to have to, not do it as much for this month. Just because, it's 31 times, 31 videos in a month. Kind of takes its toll. For some people, I guess it's a little easier than others. Me, it's a little bit more tough. So anyway, hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff, whether it be reviews or unboxings or anything along those lines. So I'll just start. I'll take the first one that I have here, and the movie is Boar. This is a Shudder exclusive. This stars what's his name? Vinnie Jones. Bill Moseley's in this. Who else? Not Vinnie Jones. What am I talking about? What's his name? Nathan Jones. Not Vinnie Jones. Nathan Jones used to wrestle and stuff like that. This takes place, I believe, in Australia. Now, I don't remember exactly where it's located. It's in the Australian outback. And pretty much this is a gigantic creature feature film where you get this big gigantic boar that is now taking over this small town, and you got people going to, some people don't even know it's out there, so it's destroying these people and ripping people apart and stuff like that. Other people know it's out there and are now trying to hunt this thing, but being so big, it's so hard to do. So if you're into creature features, I'd say check this one out. The next one is on a different line. This is more, I guess you would call it like a action-packed thriller type deal, more than like a horror movie. You get some gore and stuff like that, but it's a little bit different. It's a Joe Begos film starring Stephen Lang, William Sadler, Martin Love, and Fred Williamson. And the movie is VFW. So pretty much this movie is about a young girl ends up running into this VFW where these guys are, just hanging out, having drinks and stuff. She ends up running in there and says now she's running away from this like drug cartel that is actually kind of right across the street. So now it's these guys, these military and stuff like that, now protecting her, and now pretty much this cartel have messed with the wrong guys. These guys might be past their prime, but they've dealt with stuff like this their entire lives, being in the military and stuff like that. So this one definitely has a different spin on it. It's more like I said, thriller-based, thriller action, I guess you want to call it. A lot of gunfighting and stuff like that. But this one's definitely entertaining. I've done Scare Package, which is a anthology film, and I did mention this in there, so I thought I'd bring it up and speak about it a little bit more. And it's called the Mortuary Collection. It is a Shudder original. We've actually had the directors and producers and stuff from this movie on the Wicked Horror Show podcast, which I'm repping here. But this is another anthology film. There's like 3 shorts, I believe, in this, along with, the overlying story where a girl ends up in the mortuary, and pretty much they're looking for another helper kind of deal. Someone who was working there is no longer there. You'll have to watch it to see what happens, but there's like 3 shorts in this, and then, like I said, by the end of it, it all comes together throughout. Different, anthologies have different, like Trick or Treat is almost like this, where you have one gigantic story arc, but then throughout it you get these shorts. So this one has that, where one of the shorts actually ties into this. So definitely check this one out if you're into anthologies. Like I've been saying, anthologies I think I like a little bit more, because maybe you'll like one short over the other. You might, enjoy the movie more that way than instead of watching a movie, just throughout, and you might not like it and it'll take you out of it. But I'd say check out Mortuary Collection. And then these 2 are Vinegar Syndrome titles. One of them, I ended up going to Chiller Theater, which is a horror movie convention over by me in New Jersey. So I saw the Vinegar Syndrome table, and I saw a bunch of movies that I ended up picking up. Spent a decent amount of money. But these are, for those of you who don't know Vinegar Syndrome too much, it's along the lines of like Criterion and Arrow and Scream Factory, where they put out these awesome editions of movies. And it's just, especially if you get the slipcovers, they have these like insane slipcovers that are hard to explain. They're like a plastic like feeling to it, and then they have regular. So anyway, let me get into it. The first one that I picked up, that is actually a pre-order, that you can pre-order on their website, that they had at this convention. That's Summer of '84. For those of you who haven't seen this one, it reminds me of a Goonies meets Stand By Me meets like a horror movie kind of deal, where it's these group of kids, and they live next door or down the street from someone, and one of the kids thinks he sees something, should I say, that now they're trying to unveil this mystery of, did it happen, did it not happen? And it's just a very fun, I guess you want to call it, mystery kind of deal. So this is, I haven't opened it yet, but this is the 4K edition of it. On here it comes with a whole bunch of special features, between audio commentaries and blooper reels and interviews and a whole bunch of stuff. Plus, like I said, is the 4K cut of the movie. So Summer of '84. Like I said, if you look at some of these slipcovers, like that one's pretty cool by itself. That one is too. But then this, like these boxes or whatever, like there's some that are just like the over, a normal slipcover like this, that have this same finish. I don't even know. It's like a plastic. It's different. You have to, if you have Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers, you know what I'm talking about. But it's definitely different. And the last one I got, I purchased the Blu-ray a while ago, and it was out of print. It was put out by Olive Films, I believe. And then, Vinegar Syndrome decided to put out their own version of it. It is the 4K edition as well, and it's ticks. I remember watching this when I was younger. So, like I said, the cover arts to these are awesome. So this one, it stars Clint Howard and Seth Green and a whole bunch of other people. But this is a creature feature starring these first small, then starting to get bigger, gigantic ticks, and it takes over this town, kind of like a slither, kind of like a arachnophobia, kind of like something along those lines. But this is ticks that drain blood, and people become like, these giant boils on them and all that kind of stuff. So it is a fun one for sure. Like I said, it is a 4K version. Still haven't opened it, but this one comes with a whole bunch of special features with commentary tracks and behind the scenes stuff and all that stuff. So like I said, didn't go way too deep into any of these. If you would like a further review, if you want a deeper dive into it, let me know. But these are 5 movies to check out. So Ticks, Summer of '84, the Mortuary Collection, the VFW, and Boar. So yeah, like I said, it's been 31 days. It's been the entire month. It was fun. It is kind of long sometimes, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, hit that watch my other videos. I'll get into the subscribe part a little bit later, but watch my other videos for anything that, especially if you're an avid horror movie watcher and you're looking for new movies to check out. Check out mine. Check out everybody else who's doing this. If you're a person who just watches horror movies in October, check this out. Check everybody else's page that I'll talk about in the description, and you'll have movies to watch for years on end. So like I said, in the description, usually what I'll do for my reviews is I'll leave like the IMDb link. I'll leave a trailer for each movie, the movie I review, and then of course a link to where you can purchase it. What I'll do is I'll leave a trailer for everything I talk about, and I'll leave a link to where you can purchase it. I'm not going to go way too deep into the IMDb part, but also in the description I'll leave everybody else who did 31 days, so you can check out their videos as well. So in case you've checked my videos out and you've already seen the movies or whatever, I'll leave everybody else's links so you can at least see more movies and different takes on this. Like I said, a whole bunch of people are doing it a little bit different. 13th Wolfman's doing Horror Around the World. Super Retro Throwback Reviews is doing Sequel Mania. Retro Horror was doing 100 movies in 31 days, which is crazy. Torch the Fennekin was doing stuff. I Am Ice Lord. There's a whole bunch of people doing some kind of 31 days. So check out their videos, and like I said, you'll have movies to watch for God knows how long. Also in the description, I'll leave all my other social medias. I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram. TikTok is still up in the air. I'm part of the Wicked Horror Show podcast, where this coming Tuesday we will have on Courtney Palm for, I'm sure Zombievers will come up and Dead Ant, but we're having her on for her new movie Beyond Paranormal. So you can check that out. Also, we have a Wicked Horror Show. Well, let me get into it. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Facebook and YouTube, we stream live, so you can ask questions and, comment along and stuff like that. If you're not there, you can check out the archive video. But if you're more of an audio podcast listener, you can listen to us on the Dorkening Podcast Network. Look up the Wicked Horror Show, and you'll find us there. Also, we have a Wicked Horror Show Instagram where you can check out who might be coming on or past guests that we've had on. So you can, if you're looking for a specific interview, you can find it out. And I do have a new website, TonyHas9Fingers.com, where I post, videos on YouTube, from YouTube and stuff like that, a little write-up on myself and stuff like that. So you can check out my website. And, that's about it. So, like I said, been a fun month, been a long month, but a fun month. And hopefully everyone will have a happy Halloween, hand out some candy. If you have some kids, collect some candy and steal some, because Reese's are really good. But, enjoy yourselves. And I guess until my next review or whatever I do, I'll see you guys.